They're trying to sell sodas. It's plain and simple. I've been watching these reports since morning. I have seen 12 soda commercials so far. 12!
Do you have any books on extraterrestrials?
13!
Don't give me that so soda, same old cola. I wanna pop.
I'll take it.
To fit a given culture, John Ankerberg, John Dee, the head intelligence officer under Queen Elizabeth in the 1500s, he would do the deepest of interlayer occult rituals, popularizing such ideas as the crystal ball, alchemy, and the philosopher's stone. These long hours of ritual occult on behalf of the Empire of England were done with fellow black magician Edward Kelly. Kelly would ultimately leap to his death from a castle tower window. John Dee, however, would go on to catalog extensive lists, meticulously detailing out a vast array of entities, which he claimed not only could communicate, but could also physically step right through into the material world itself. Though the public position and statement of the empire was that Dee was communicating with angels, Dee's diary, discovered following his death, told a different story, recording that the entities were becoming more and more evil. Notice the serpents, stating more and more emphatically, these things are lying to me. They're not angels, they're demons. UFOnauts and the demons of past days are probably identical. Dr. Pierre Guerin, in looking at accounts of claimed aliens, all roads seem to lead to the occult. More specifically, either Egyptian or Babylonian. Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Secret. Tell me about that.
Yes, well, I actually remember the first event when I was a kid, waking up in the middle of the night, my sister screaming, terrified. We all go running to her room, and as a kid, Mom never would let me know what had happened that day. Years later, I discovered that that was the first night in which she began experiencing what many people in the secular world call alien abduction. She woke up, small, bulbous-headed, gray, three little gray men standing next to her bed, speaking in a gibberish that she couldn't understand, and that when she screamed, they vaporized. They literally just disappeared as if they were more amorphous or shadowy, if you will, made out of smoke. They just disappeared. And that stayed with me once I knew that. Well, here I am, I'm a pastor, right? I'm 25 years a pastor. I pastored large churches. I have responsibilities in the community. Right. Nobody can I talk to about this, you know, in the 70s. And then little by little, information began coming to me that ultimately made me conclude, Sid, that we were talking about a demonic phenomenon.
Why?
Well, first of all, because of the malevolent behavior, but more importantly, and this is really the crux of it, once we learned that by taking the name of Jesus Christ over these powers, we could stop the activity permanently. And from the day that my sister gave her life to the Lord, that activity stopped in its tracks, and that illustrated to this old preacher, we were talking here about demons, not aliens.
Was left entirely untouched and seemingly undiscovered. The first crops have been harvested and distilled. Shipments are already being distributed to needy nations and soon will be available worldwide. Amazing how one little bottle contains everything the body needs. Or more accurately, everything the Reach needs it to need.
Become a citizen of the Milky Way by holding out your hand. Grab the taste that'll make your day. When sipping, you'll understand. Our friends have come from far beyond to help us and to teach. Quench your thirst while we all bond. Don't wait, reach for a reach. Yeah, in strawberry, mango, or in peach, reach for a reach.
From Lextorp and The Reach.
This consumable contains the Reach's additive, which combines microscopic quantities of two chemicals. One is a dopamine polymerase, the other an adrenaline inhibitor. Taken over generations, they will slowly addict the entire population to Reach and make the people of Earth placid, literally incapable of revolt.
That matches up exactly with Flash and Adam's analyses of the additive sample acquired from LexCorp.
Red Bull. Among the allegations, energy drink makers are targeting children and getting them hooked, and there aren't proper warnings on the products or full disclosure of what's inside.
If a consumer can make a knowledgeable choice, that's okay, that's on them. But when you hide information, when you don't disclose information, that's on the company producing it.